two seniors from my coaching. One got NIT Warangal CSC and the other one didn't even crack JEE properly and ended up getting a private college that most people haven't even heard of. Fast forward 4 years, the private college guy working at Google with 45 LPA and that NIT guy still applying, still waiting, still confused what went wrong. Now, before you think NIT don't matter, hold on, because the truth is way more uncomfortable than college doesn't matter. You will see exactly where 90% of the aspirants are fooling themselves. See, the biggest lie in JEE ecosystem isn't that NITs are bad. They are not. They are genuinely elite in many ways. The lie is the binary. NIT equal to winner, private college equal to loser. This farming is so deeply drilled into aspirants' head that they stop thinking. And when you stop thinking, you start making the exact decision that ruins your next 4 years. Let me show you how. Let me be real with you. I'm not here to bash NITs to sound different. Even I'm a student of NIT Trichy, and I should say that top NITs genuinely have undeniable advantages. And I will give you the 3 that actually matters. Not the surface level stuff, the deep structural one. Number 1. The entry filters creates the pressure cooker. To sit in an NIT classroom, you have already beaten lakhs of students. That means the person sitting next to you in your hostel, in your mess, or in your lab, they are not average. They were the topper of their school, the one who have solved HC Verma for fun. And here's what nobody tells you about peer groups. You don't choose to be influenced by them, it just happens. If your hostel wings is full of students grinding competitive programming at 2 a.m., something inside you shifts. You start feeling guilty about wasting time. You start raising your bar. Not because someone told you, but because the environment told you to. The peer pressure, the healthy kind, is worth more than any lecture. Number 2. Recruiter bias is real. Let's stop pretending. When a company has 2000 resume and 20 interview slots, they filter. And one of the fastest filters is the college name. Is it fair? Doesn't matter. Is it real? Absolutely. An NIT tag gets your resume seen. And that's not a small thing. In a world where most resume goes into the trash, being seen is half the battle. Number 3. The alumni network is a silent cheat code. NITs have been around for decades. That means there are NITs alumni in a senior position at a company you want to work at. And when you cold message them on LinkedIn saying, hey, I'm also from NIT, they respond. Not always, but if you are from other college they have never heard of. So yes, NITs are better in these very specific way, very real ways. But here's where I need you to pay attention, because everything whatever I told you is only half the picture, and the other half, that's actually where the careers are decided. Tell me if this sounds familiar. Let me describe a student gets into NIT first semester, excited, goes to class, joins couple of clubs, feels like they have made it. Second semester, start skipping lectures, watching more content than creating anything, thinking placements are in 4th year, I have time. Third semester, comfort zone is fully locked in, play games till 3 a.m, wakes up at noon, bare minimum attendance. Fourth semester, 5th, 6th, same pattern, maybe does some generic internship because someone else arranged it. 7th semester, placement season starts. Suddenly panic, opens lead code for the first time, realize that they can't even solve the simple problem. Resume is empty, no skills, no projects, no story to tell. 8th semester, sits in placement interviews, fumbles, gets rejected by companies over companies, and lands a package that's lower than what some private college student got. Now this isn't a hypothetical. I have personally seen this happen to people I know. Smart people, people who have cracked JEE with great ranks, people who had every advantages. And the reason is brutally simple. They confused the ticket with the destination. Getting into NIT was the ticket and they thought it was the destination. So they sat down and relaxed and let 4 years slipping through their fingers. The tag doesn't even save you. The tag opens the door. You have to walk through it. Now, here's where it gets more interesting, because what's happening on the private college side is something most JEE aspirant would never believe. Most aspirants treat private college as one giant category failure. That's not just lazy thinking, it's dangerous thinking, because it makes students who landed up in a private college give up before they even start. But let me tell you what's actually happening in some of these colleges. There's a certain types of student in private colleges and they are terrifying. They know they don't have the brand name. They know that nobody is going to hand them anything. They know that when their resume lands on a desk of a recruiter, there's no tag doing the heavy lifting for them. So what do? They become undeniable. They start building project in first year, not because the professor told them, because they know it's their only weapon. They grind DSA not in the 7th semester panic mode, but from second year, daily, consistently. They do 2, 3, 4 internships, not through the campus placement, but through cold emailing and LinkedIn outreach. They contribute to open source. They build portfolios. They create proof that no interviewer can ignore. And when placement season comes, or when they apply off campus, they don't need a tag. Their work speaks. And companies don't care where you studied when they see what you can do. Google doesn't reject talents because they are from the college they haven't heard of. They reject people who have nothing to show. I have seen private college students who have so much to show than an NIT student sitting beside them in the same interview. So the question was, is NIT better than private college? But that was always the wrong question. The right question, the one that actually decides your future, is this: am I the type of student who will use what I'm given or waste what I'm given? Because here's the brutal maths. A hungry student at private college plus 4 years of consistent effort equal to strong career. And on the other side, a lazy student at top NIT plus 4 years of coasting equals to mediocre outcome with a fancy name on their degree. The launchpad matter, and I'll never deny that. A better launchpad gives you a head start, better peers, better access, better doors opening faster. But a launchpad is not autopilot. You still have to fly the plane, and if you don't learn to fly, it doesn't matter which runway you took off from, you are crashing either way. So if you are sitting there right now and preparing for JEE and your entire identity is wrapped up in, I have to get into NIT otherwise my life is over, I need you to hear this clearly. Your life is not over if you don't get into NIT, but your potential is over. No matter where you go, if you don't learn to work when nobody is watching. The student I told you about at the start, the one at Google from a private college, I asked him once, do you feel like you missed out by not getting into NIT? He laughed and said something I'll never forget. He said, bro, NIT student had 4 years of comfort. I had 4 years of hunger, and hunger wins every single time. Now, I'm not saying don't aim for NIT. Fight for it. It's a great place to be. But if you don't get there, don't dare to sit down, because the game doesn't end at the entrance exam. Game starts after it.